John Hancock here, and boy, it's been a busy month, and so College Gamers has ended, and I'm just here to talk about my new toy, the Nintendo Switch. That's right. I'm really thankful that my family chipped in and got me one, and I've been looking online, been researching, and I think it's good to talk about accessories and things that you need on the day of a purchase. And so everybody's going to be a little bit different, but you know, the truth is the Nintendo Switch is pretty expensive. It doesn't come with anything. I have issues with that, but I'm still thankful I got one. You know, and now that I have one, I want to play it, and I want to share with what I purchased on day one to go with my Switch to enjoy it. And so I want to share that with you. Let's check this out. So here are the things I received for my birthday, whether it was a gift card or not. I also individually purchased a couple of these things because I talked to friends or talked to people with a Switch, and they said this would be a good thing to get. So this is what I got for my Nintendo Switch day one. First things first, I did purchase a pretty sturdy case. There's a ton of these game travel cases. One thing I liked about this one is that it came with packages to carry the games, which are really tiny. And so I picked this one up. It was nice, black and sturdy. There's a ton of them out there. I think if you're going to take your Switch anywhere, you need a case. And so I got this at GameStop. They had several others. That's just one that appealed to me. I got it. The other thing I picked up, just talking about the scratched screen issue with docking it, I did get a tempered glass 2-pack. This was actually gifted to me for my birthday, and this is a must. This is, everybody I've talked to says you need to get a screen protector, and so this is the one that you can get. I do believe this one is off Amazon. Totally recommend it. A must own from many suggested other people saying you need to get this. My good friend Jonathan Rose said he got one of these. He got the Joy-Con gel guards, the no slip grip, and this is pretty much what I've been told is that it has really nice feel to it. And these aren't like the adhesive stickers. It's just a silicone gel covering for your Joy-Con controllers, and they stay on. And I hear they're really comfortable. And so my hands get kind of sweaty when I game, and so I definitely want something like this when I game. So highly recommend this, and we'll check it out. You need a game. The problem is, system's $300, and so what do? Cool thing is, I heard about this game coming out, and it's a roguelike that plays a little bit like a roguelike mixed with Plants vs. Zombies. I would like to showcase some gameplay footage, and so I'm going to probably showcase that in this video, a little bit of kind of what it looks like, and it's Has Been Heroes. And so I wanted to showcase that. Neat little game. Want to definitely, it was only $20 too, so I mean that's trying to keep it under the budget, because you know it's you know, buying for this game system is expensive, you know, especially people shelling out $300 for the system. You know, a system price I don't still agree with, and you know, I wanted to keep the additional accessories under $100. So the next thing, and which I don't know if I'm going to use it as much, but I did get what's called a sock dock, and this is a very soft cloth covering for your dock, and it's supposed to keep the scratches away from your Switch. Now that I have a tempered glass on it, I don't know if I need it as much, but I'm gonna check it out. And my wife got me a really cool Star Wars design, so I'm really excited about that. So there you have it. I'm gonna go set up the system. I'm gonna talk about how long it did take me to set up the system, and potentially show you some gameplay footage. Let's check it out. Alright, I've set up my Switch, and I wanted to show you kind of more about I didn't show the case too well in the last footage, so here we go. So this is the case I recommend. It's really nice. It has room for accessories, and here's the switch, and that's with the Joy-Con grips installed. They're really nice. I really like them. I'm glad I got one. So that's the switch. It is, I do have the tempered glass front on it, and it is a fingerprint magnet. And this is cool about the case here is that it does come with 2 plastic cases inside, which can store memory cards and games. Really nice. I'd feel very comfortable taking this on a trip in this case. The games go in there. Let's go ahead and turn it on. And anyways, feels pretty good. I played it about 4 hours, and so when I go to the home button here, you have to press A button 3 times, and so you can install the game when the system's on. Games are tiny. I want to show you that. I want to show this real quick. This is a DS game, a 3DS game, and this is a Switch cartridge. Tiny. And so it's really important to know that these are going to easily be lost unless you're organized. So you just pop it in there, and voila, it has been installed. Feels pretty nice. Again, so far I've been kind of babying it like a new system, but that's the setup. I mean, it loads right up super fast, no load times. Bada bing, done. So on to showing you Has-Been Heroes. Alright, so here we go. I want to show the Switch and my first impressions of Has-Been Heroes. It was easy to set up. Setup took essentially less than half an hour. It was half charged when I got it, and so I'm charging it more on the dock. And one thing I want to notice and tell people that are watching this is that one downside of getting the slip grip silicone overlays for the Joy-Cons is that if you decide to use the plastic, I don't know, what kind of controller holder that comes with the system, you do have to take those off. It's relatively easy, and they come right off. But I was a little bummed that the Joy-Cons don't fit in that with them on. So, anyways, here we go. This is Has-Been Heroes, and this is just a cheap game, and I kind of went into it with those expectations. Is this a great game? It all depends on what you're looking for. For me, I think this is a great game. If you have Zelda Burnout and you want to play something different, this is a solid title. It's not going to be for everybody, and I'll explain. And so, essentially, if you combine a roguelike with Plants vs. Zombies, that's what you get with this game. It is a lot of grinding, a lot of dying, and I'll show you. So, anyways, you start off the game with 3 heroes, and these are the 3 heroes I have. I'm sure that you get a bunch more as you go. I want to say that this controller holder is pretty nice. It feels good in the hands. Again, I wanted to say that I wanted to save $70 for now. I'm going to try this, and if this is good enough for me, then I'm not going to get the Pro controller. We'll see. I'll probably eventually get one. $70 is a lot of money right now. So anyway, so you play through the game, and you can unlock different things: spells, items, enemies, crossroads, regions, and endings. So there's a lot to this game. You play this game over and over and over again to unlock stuff, and it's hard. It's a hard game. So you play until you die, and it's this tutorial that they show at the very start of the game is super important. And I didn't know how important it was until I put a couple hours into it. And the premise is that you're escorting some princesses to school, and you're kind of beyond your prime. And so here we go. So it randomly chooses one of two initial areas, and the control's a little bit weird. So using the right hand analog stick, you move up, and then you press the R button, and you travel. And so the goal is you run up to merchants, enemies, etc. I can go up. It's empty. I can move over. I can buy a spell. So you have a certain amount of time to die. You're at the end of your lifespan, and so I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna purchase a spell here, and it's pretty easy, simple control. And so by pressing Y and then pressing A, it takes a little bit to get used to. The control is a little bit odd. So you can unlock, okay, I already have that spell. Cool. I don't have it this time through, though. So I will grab that. Pretty much. It's a very helpful spell. So to the end, to the boss, to beat it. So far, I have not... Boss. Oh, I went the wrong way. Sorry about that. Okay, it looks like I'm probably not going to get past it. Oh, looks like I died. Yep. So what I don't understand about some of this game is that it seems like every life cycle is different. So I didn't gain any soul. So my goal is I have to kill enemies, gain souls to unlock new things. So we get to try it again. And so it's a cool game. It's a great bite-sized game. If you are burned out on playing Zelda, 60, 70, 80 hours. Cool, battle. Here we go. This is the type of game where you can just battle stuff. So you choose your battle your character. So I'm going to choose that, and then you can switch lanes per se, and the control just takes a little bit to get used to. That's one thing it took me a little bit, is that essentially you don't want the enemies to get near you. They then hurt your health, and every turn is a pause. You unpause it by pressing the left shoulder, and that's super helpful to do. So I'm going to cast a spell, and that's going to give me some more time here. So then I'll whack him, and then I see my bottom character there. He has an action, so I'm going to switch up to there and do that. They're stunned. Finish off with the top one. I'm going to switch lanes to finish it off. Yep. And that's essentially the important thing about this game, is that you have to every turn and every strike is critical, because you only have so much life, you only have so much health, and you have to do countless battles. And that's the challenge with this game, is that you have to die a lot. If you don't like dying, don't play this game. And so that's it. I mean, it's a lot of repeat gameplay, and so I like it. I kind of hit Zelda burnout, so this is kind of what I wanted. And let's see, let's get timeout here. Whack. Press X. Let's see here. Press Y. So it's some of the gameplay. It's easy to get confused on this game. If you don't like Plants vs Zombies, honestly, you're probably going to hate this game. And so I'm going to cast a spell. I can do more melee attacks. Let's see, my bottom character. Okay, so I need my top character has double melee attacks. I'm going to swap and attack. Okay, good, he's done. And then I'm going to also finish off. Okay, cool. So that's how you essentially play. It's all about timing, casting spells at the right time, and really just not having the characters get too close to you. That's where I got in a lot of trouble early on playing this game. I just didn't know what I was doing. The tutorial is kind of loosey-goosey. It doesn't tell you really how to play this, and so I'm just taking my time and hopefully showing you a little bit of the gameplay here. So I don't have an action. I have to wait. And let's see, let's get here. Okay. I can cast a spell. I need to cast a spell. Now, if you cast a fire too close to you, you will take damage. That's the kind of the downside of this the fireball, is that you can sustain damage if you're not careful. And so, okay, I did the combo. That middle lane is pretty clear now, and now I can wait. Oh, the bottom one. See, the bottom one, I'm not doing good. Oh, yep. So I died.
The reign of evil.
So you died, and once that, the game's over. And so the goal is that I collected 19 souls or whatever. That then goes there. Once you get 90, you unlock something else, and rinse and repeat. And so that's the game. It is a lot of grinding and a lot of repetitive gameplay, but it's something I really like. And so there you have it. So there you have it. What do you think? Does that make you curious about getting a Switch still? Or are you still having a hard time finding one? So far, I like it. I'm really thankful that I didn't have to pay for my Nintendo Switch, and so really fortunate. That's one of my big issues with the Switch. I think the price for the initial setup is kind of expensive. So comment below, what did you think? I wanted to showcase a game, pretty interesting game. It's a game that I have to sink a lot more time into. I wanted to show first impressions, and so wanted to showcase it on this video. I mean, for 20 bucks, you know, it's a great starter game, especially if you don't have a lot of money left over getting a Switch. And so thank you so much for all the views, comments, likes. It helps me out. I'm just a small channel. I am trying to grow. I'm really thankful for the support I have of mega YouTubers such as Barnacles, especially Metal Jesus Rocks. I appreciate doing videos with both of them. Also, thank you to John Riggs. John Riggs did a lot of promotion of Callous Gamers for Kids, and he's a good guy. And so I don't mention his name enough on my channel, and just all three of those YouTubers are just wonderful. But there's also great people such as Radical Reggie, Kinsey, Kelsey. I mean, I could go on and on. And so I'm just really thankful for the support of the YouTube community, especially fans, viewers around the world. I do 2 videos a week, one on Thursdays and one on Sundays. I try to be consistent with my videos. I do 2 videos a week, and I really try to have one as a commentary and another one as retro. Don't worry if you're really waiting for me to jump back into retro. I plan to. I just was really excited about a Nintendo Switch, and I figured, you know what, I bet there's some other people too that are wanting to know what to get day one, so I wanted to do this video. Thank you so much. Hats off to my fans. This is the Immortal John Hancock. Take care.